Hello everyone, welcome to this new video. I'm so excited because today just arrived this new 3D printer by Longer 3D. I'm so happy because FedEx managed to bring me this new printer today when it should have arrived tomorrow. I'm so happy, I was so excited that I already did like a semi-unbox, but anyway, I'm going in this video to do unboxing. I'm going to assemble the printer and also do some test prints. So, ready to go? Let's check it out. Okay, so this is the new Longer LK4, which actually is an upgrade version of the LK2 by Longer 3D. And I was so pumped for this that I already opened the box to check what was inside. Let's unbox it together. Let's see what's inside. So inside the box we got instructions with step by step, and I don't know why the printer should have arrived in a whole black version or red and black version. This is black and white, but anyway, it doesn't matter as long as it works. And then we got some white filament. This is PLA to do some test prints. Over here we do have a power cable with the European plug, because I do live in Italy. So, but anyway, you can get whatever plug you need, American plug or for any other country. We do have the heated bed, which has printing dimensions of 220 by 220 by 250 on the DA, which is pretty good. I mean, that's just the same thing as Ender 3 by Creality. And what I do really like about this heated bed is the presence of this cable connector over here, which comes handy when you just want to unplug the cable and remove the heated bed from the printer. That's really great. Okay, so let's just unwrap this. Let's open this. Oh, come on, baby. Oh, God. It's so impossible. To open it. Here we go. I did it. I finally did it. So let's open this heated bed and let's check it out. Okay, here we go. So it already came out. Let's check this out. And we got the last one over here. So, oh, this is really nice. As you can see over here, we do have the heated bed with the connector, and this actually, the printing surface, it's actually glass, as you can see, glass, and this is really good. I mean, you can also twist it if you prefer to print on glass surface with hairspray on it. That's really good. Then we do have the TFT touchscreen, which it is 2.8 inches and with the Longer logo underneath. That's really good. Over here we do not have a cover, but we could print it later. Then some of the tools needed, the micro SD card with the USB adapter and some wrenches, and what else? Oh, over here we got the bag with all the springs and the wheels to do some bed leveling later on. And then here we go. Here we come to the aluminum metal pieces for the frame. Some more metal pieces for the frame. Let's take these off. Actually, it doesn't come off anyway. Let's check what's over here first. Oh gosh, the sun, it melted the plastic bag on the plastic thing over here. So, oh, here we go. Actually, it comes with a cover, back cover for the touch screen. That's really good. We don't have to print it anymore. Oh, this is the support for the roll of filament, the filament roll, which actually it's also all metal. At the touch it does feel like plastic, but it's all metal. That's nice. And here comes the best part, the printer itself. Yeah, over here it's looks like being whole black. So let's take it out. Oh my, this is so nice. Okay, let me go the other side. Oh, here we go. Let's put the box apart for a little bit. Here it comes, the printer itself. And then obviously over here we do have the Z-axis motor with the E motor for the extrusion. So the extrusion motor with the extruder. As you can see, it's pretty sturdy. I really like this. It's tough. I mean, it looks good. It looks strong. The threader rod for the Z-axis. And I think that's all. Oh, actually, there are some more pieces for the frame over here. Here's another one. There's something else in the box right here. Just some screws. Some more screws. Screw everywhere. Another wrench. So this is all. The unboxing is done. Let's move on to the next step. We're gonna assemble it. Assembling the machine has been so far pretty easy. There is no huge difference when you're assembling similar printers like the Ender 3 or the Alpha Ys. I mean, they're pretty easy to assemble and to set up. And I spent also a little bit of time trying to find the best settings for what it concerns the simplified 3D profile. And I managed to get a really good working profile with great settings for PLA. And after doing that, I mean, I've been super happy with this printer. This printer is capable of really good quality prints, even if the price is so cheap. Now, I want to show you some of the settings available on the touch screen. And I'm gonna explain all of it functions so you can easily move along the menus of the printer and try to get used to it. But so far it's pretty easy to use it. Let's check the screen settings and all the other things that we can play with the screen. So over here on top left we got move head, where we can adjust every single movement on every single axis. And over here we go choose the file to load and to print. For example, if I select this one, then I go on open. Are you sure you want to start printing? Obviously no now. Over here we got the extrusion settings. That's helpful, the automatic extrusion or retraction. That's good for loading or unloading the filament. Over here we got the preheating settings. This is like the part that I appreciate the most about this software, because obviously over here you adjust the amount, like 1, oh gosh, 5, 10 or maximum. Here we go. And the same goes for the bed. And whenever you want to stop the heating or preheating, whatever, you just press the cool down button and that's it. That's pretty easy, right? What else do we have? Oh, over here this is the best part, because we got the pre-configuration temperatures for the preheating for each material. I mean, those are like the most common materials. Obviously we got PLA, ABS and PETG. So that's something that I really appreciate about this software. Over here we got the recovery button, that whenever the power goes off, I mean, you just turn on the printer and press the recovery button and you're good to recover your printer. Over here, if we go into more settings, we got the leveling, where you can adjust the bed leveling for your printer. Obviously you got the 4 corners plus the center, and you can adjust the bed leveling just by adjusting the screws underneath the bed, and that's it. Then over here in settings you got the printer settings, like acceleration, the jerks, and then in information we got all the information about the printer, like max build size. Then, like I said, it's 220 by 220 by 250, and obviously we got the firmware version. Let's see, just right now it's on the December version of 2018, but I guess maybe there are some updates. Maybe I'm gonna run some updates later on. So this printer so far is giving me a lot of happy days, happy moments, and it's printing really good. It all depends mainly on the settings of the slicer that you're using, based on what kind of material you are using. And but like I said before, for PLA, I'm gonna share with you guys my profile. Right now, I can tell that after using this printer for about 1 week, 10 days, I'm so satisfied about it. It also has a good filament detector, which is a IR filament detector, and it's really good. And it also helps you when you're loading or unloading the filament. Actually, on this baby, the only printing part is the fan shroud over here, underneath the fan that cools down the filament, the printing filament. This printer comes with obviously a standard nozzle diameter, which is the 0.4 millimeter nozzle. Obviously, like most of the printers nowadays, it uses the 1.75 millimeters filaments. Probably the only thing that I could ask more to longer for what it concerns this printer is the Wi-Fi capability. But I mean, for this kind of machine that are in this price range, that's fine. I mean, almost no other machines for the same price do offer Wi-Fi functionality. Another thing that I would suggest to be fixed on this printer, which is like obviously just a minor issues, is the cable for the touchscreen. I mean, it's just too long than what is really needed, and it looks to be fragile. I mean, it's not fragile, you can still touch it and put it underneath, but I would prefer like a shorter cable and maybe a sturdier cable, like just normal cables, the round one, the round cable, and they could probably be fixing it under the frame so you can't even see it that much. That would be just great. But this is just like my suggestion to longer. For all the rest, this printer is really great. It's a sturdy boy right here. Has been printing great for like 7-10 days, like I said before, and I'm very happy with it. Soon I'm going to show you some of the prints that I've done with this longer LK4. And oh, actually the first one is right in front of you, which is this, hold on, I'm gonna move the camera a little bit, which is this piece right here for the bed that helps you moving the bed back and forward. And actually it's also useful to mount a camera, like an action camera, and try to do like videos, recording of your prints, which are quite cool. And this print was like for 4 hours and a half, 5 hours of printing time, and this was done in PLA, even if I suggest you to print it in ABS, especially if you're going to use high temps for the heating bed. Anyway, the file for this camera support mounted underneath the bed, it's a file which is for the Ender 3 printer. But what's good about this printer and also AlphaWise printers is that most of the files and I mean models to upgrade this kind of printers are just the same to the ones used for the Ender 3. So I mean, that's a really good and cool thing. You just download those models, obviously double check if they're gonna fit on your printer, but most of the time they do, they simply do, and that's cool. So over here right now I want to show you some of the prints that I've done on this printer so far. I'm gonna show you some which I do have like right next to me right now, and then later on I'm gonna show you some more pictures in the video so you can get like real feedback on how good this printer can actually print. And to me, I mean, it prints just great. And like I said before, I had the opportunity to set up a good profile for PLA, and actually I'm gonna share this profile with you under the video later on. And So let's start seeing what kind of printing result this printer can achieve. Over here we got like a tiny, look how tiny it is, a tiny bat guy, which is really cool. This one was printed with a 0.1 layer height, and it came pretty good. I was using the filament that you can see back there, which is the gold PLA by Nolay, and I really suggest you also that filament, it's pretty good. Then over here I also printed a blinking fox. This is like one of the most famous models available on my mini factory, and I printed this with the same filament and same settings, so 0.1 layer height, and the result with this, it's just astonishing, pardon. And look at that, it's just lovely. I really like this print. And with different colors over here, some files that those one are also available on my mini factory, and are from Mini World 3D, and are just files that resembles the Monument Valley in Utah, USA, and are 3 different pieces that, okay, I'm gonna show you right here. As you can see, 3 different pieces, and those are pretty good. Those one were printed actually in 0.2 layer height, and they came out pretty good so far. And what else do we have here? I do have like 3D printed mini rolls that can be used as keychains, and I really love them. They turned out pretty good. I got the white PLA keychain with the spool right here, mini spool. Then I printed the green one and also the blue one. They all came good. I mean, look at that. They look great. I've also printed some fidget toys, which are pretty cool. I mean, I printed them mainly for my nephews, and they really appreciated it. So over here we got like the famous fidget cube, which you can play like this. Then, I mean, this one was printed in 0.2 layer height. And then we got the air spinner. This one is really cool. You just blow on it and it keeps spinning and spinning and spinning. And then, oh, I also printed this cool baby dinosaur. This one turned out really good. I mean, this printer is giving me a lot of happiness. If you're considering to buy this printer, I'm gonna give you a link to buy it, and also I'm gonna provide you some coupon codes to get a little bit of discount on this machine, which actually it's already really cheap, especially if you consider all the feature that it gives you, it provides. So if you liked this video, I suggest you to hit the subscribe button and also to subscribe to the Longer Facebook page, where you can find a lot of useful information about this printer and also all the other models made by Longer 3D. And this is it. See you next time.